Only 5% of seniors can do these 7 simple things after turning 70. Think about that. Just 5%. That's 1 out of every 20 people. Now ask yourself, would you want to be in the 95% who slowly give in to decline, or in the 5% who stay strong, sharp, and independent? Jim Rohn once said, "Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live." And he was right, because how you age is not just biology, it's discipline, it's mindset, it's choices. This video is not about becoming a fitness freak or running marathons at 70. This is about staying independent, vibrant, and alive, physically and mentally, through 5 simple but powerful habits that less than 5% of seniors actually practice. And guess what? You can start today, no matter how old you are. Let's dive into the 5 things that can literally add years to your life and life to your years. Point number 1, stand up from a chair without using your hands. Try it right now. Sit in a firm chair. Cross your arms. Now stand up. If you had to rock back and forth, or if you used your hands to push off, you're not alone. Most seniors lose the strength to do this after age 70. But here's the scary part. This one movement, standing from a chair, is a direct predictor of your longevity and independence. A 2020 study published in the BMJ found that seniors who could stand up unaided lived longer, had better brain health, and were less likely to be hospitalized. Think about that. Your ability to rise from a chair reflects the strength of your legs, your balance, and your nervous system. You don't need a gym. You just need to stand up and repeat it every day. Action tip. Try doing 10 sit-to-stands daily. Use a sturdy chair. No hands. Build up slowly if needed. This one move can change your future. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Jim Rohn. Build that bridge now. The goal? A long, strong life. Point number 2, walk a mile without stopping. Now let's talk about walking. Not just steps on your smartwatch. Can you walk 1 full mile without stopping, without heavy breathing, and without pain? The answer reveals more than you think. According to a 2019 study from the Journal of Aging and Health, seniors who walked at least 1 mile a day had a 50% lower risk of heart disease, cancer, and cognitive decline. Why? Because walking isn't just movement. It's medicine. It boosts circulation, strengthens the heart, oxygenates the brain, and perhaps most importantly, it creates momentum. And as Jim Rohn said, motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Even 15 minutes a day can add vitality to your years. Action tip. Start with 10 minutes. Walk around your block. Gradually increase. Walk with a friend, your dog, or some Jim Rohn audio. Turn a daily walk into your daily win. Point number 3. Touch your toes. Regain your flexibility. Let me ask you something simple but powerful. Stand up. Legs together. Take a deep breath and try to touch your toes. How far did you get? If your hands stop at your knees, your shins, or maybe somewhere in between, don't worry. You're not alone. Most people haven't touched their toes since gym class, and that's a problem. But here's the truth. Flexibility is the secret language of youth. It's not just about doing splits or impressing people with yoga poses. It's about the little things, the everyday movements that make life feel easy. Bending over without a grunt, getting out of bed without a stretch-induced groan, reaching the top shelf without wincing. When you lose flexibility, life subtly becomes harder until one day everything feels like a chore. But the good news? You can get it back at any age. Studies show that even people in their 70s and 80s dramatically improve flexibility with just a few minutes of daily stretching. Better posture, less back pain, deeper sleep, more energy. And here's something worth remembering. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Jim Rohn, your body is talking to you. The question is, are you listening? Start showing it the respect it deserves. Action tip. Tomorrow morning, before coffee, before checking your phone, spend 5 minutes stretching. Start simple. Maybe just reach for your knees. With time, your body will open up. Progress comes faster than you think. You don't need a perfect routine. You just need consistency. Point number 4, remember 3 words after 10 minutes. Test your mind. Let's switch gears to something just as important, your mind. Right now, I want you to remember these 3 words. Apple, table, penny. Repeat them once. Lock them in. Now forget them for now. We'll come back to them in 10 minutes. Why does this matter? Because your memory isn't just about birthdays and grocery lists. It's about independence, clarity, confidence. It's the ability to stay sharp in a world that's constantly trying to dull your edge. Mental decline doesn't show up overnight. It creeps in silently. But the best defense? Staying mentally active. Read books that challenge you. Do puzzles. Learn new skills. Have meaningful conversations. These aren't just hobbies. They're investments in your long-term well-being. Miss a meal, but don't miss your reading. Jim Rohn. Feed your mind like it's the most important muscle you have, because it is. Action tip. Start a new mental habit today. Read 10 pages of a book. Learn a new word. Play a brain game. Your future self will thank you. And don't forget, what were those 3 words again? Apple, table, penny. Were they still there? If so, your brain's already working. Point number 5. Get up off the floor without help. Now let's talk about something serious, possibly life-saving. Here's the question. If you were on the floor right now, could you get up without anyone's help? It sounds simple, right? But for millions of people, especially as they age, this becomes nearly impossible and dangerous. According to the CDC, 1 in 4 seniors fall each year. And it's not the fall that's the real danger, it's what happens after. If you can't get up, minutes can feel like hours. Hours can turn into emergencies. But here's the powerful part. This is something you can train for. Getting off the floor requires strength, balance, mobility, and all of these are skills you can build no matter your age. You don't need a gym. You don't need fancy equipment. You just need intention. Start slow. Sit on the floor with cushions. Practice rolling, kneeling, pressing up. Take your time. Track your progress. Take interest in your health. If you don't, it will surely take interest in you. Jim Rohn. This is more than fitness, it's freedom. It's being able to live life on your own terms for as long as possible. Action tip. Once a week, practice getting up off the floor. Use support if needed. Build strength over time. Because if you can do it at 70, you're ahead of 95% of your peers. And that, my friend, is what preparation looks like. Point number 6. Prioritize sleep. Recharge your body and mind. Let's talk about something that impacts every part of your life, your sleep. We all know sleep is important, but how seriously do you take it? Think about it. Sleep isn't just a break from your day or a luxury. It's the ultimate recharge for your body and mind. It's the foundation that supports everything else in your life. During deep sleep, your body doesn't just rest. It heals. It repairs. It recovers. Cells regenerate. Your muscles rebuild. Your immune system gets a boost. Even your brain gets a deep clean, flushing out toxins and recharging your cognitive function. When you skimp on sleep, you're not just tired the next day. You're setting yourself up for long-term problems. Poor sleep impacts everything. Your mood, leading to irritability and stress. Your cognitive abilities, memory, focus, and decision-making all take a hit. Your physical strength, muscles become weaker, and energy levels dip. Yet so many of us continue to underestimate the value of quality sleep, treating it like something we can sacrifice for work, socializing, or even just to binge-watch another episode on Netflix. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Jim Rohn. We need to change how we view sleep. The goal isn't just to get by with sleep. It's about deep, restorative rest that will power you through the day and make you feel alive, energized, and ready to take on the world. Sleep isn't a waste of time. It's an investment in your future. Action tip. Start by creating a bedtime routine that prepares your body and mind for rest. Limit screen time 30 minutes before bed. This will help your mind unwind and prevent blue light from disrupting your sleep cycle. Avoid caffeine in the afternoon to prevent it from interfering with your ability to fall asleep at night. Create an environment that promotes deep rest. Dark, quiet, and cool is ideal. Your body will thank you the next morning when you wake up feeling truly refreshed. Point number 7. Meditate. Calm your mind. Strengthen your focus. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded by information, notifications, and distractions. It feels like there's never a moment of peace. But amidst all this chaos, there's one simple practice that can help you regain control over your thoughts and reclaim your mental clarity: meditation. Meditation isn't about trying to clear your mind. It's about training your brain to focus and remain calm, even when the world around you is spinning. Think of your mind as a muscle that needs regular exercise. Just like physical exercise strengthens your body, meditation strengthens your mind. With consistent practice, you'll notice more clarity, better focus, and an enhanced ability to stay present in the moment. Even just 5 minutes a day can have a profound impact. It might feel small, but when you build the habit, it adds up in big ways. Meditation isn't a luxury. It's a necessity for your mental and emotional well-being. You cannot control the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Jim Rohn. In the same way, you can't control every stressor or challenge that comes your way, but you can control how you respond to them. Meditation teaches you to do just that, to respond with focus and calmness, rather than reacting with anxiety or frustration. Action tip: start small. Commit to just 5 minutes a day. Find a quiet place, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath. As you breathe in and out, let your thoughts come and go like clouds passing in the sky. Don't try to push them away, just observe them without attachment. As you practice daily, you'll notice how your mind begins to settle. Your focus sharpens, and your mindset becomes more resilient. The world around you might still be chaotic, but you'll be able to navigate it with a calmer, clearer mind. Let's face it, most people wait until it's too late. They wait for a diagnosis, a fall, a scare. But you have the power to act now. The 5% of seniors who do these things aren't lucky, they're disciplined. They made small decisions daily to invest in their bodies and minds. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Jim Rohn. So practice. Stand from that chair. Walk that mile. Touch those toes. Sharpen that mind. Rise from the floor. And do it with pride. You don't grow old by aging. You grow old by giving up. But when you move, think, stretch, walk, and rise, you're telling life, I'm still in the game. Comment below, which of these 7 can you already do? Which one will you start working on today? If this inspired you, give it a like. Subscribe for more weekly motivation and wisdom from the spirit of Jim Rohn. And share this with someone who deserves to stay in the 5%. This isn't about age. It's about action. Start today and design the future your future self will thank you for.